Hey, old Danny Boys here. I'm gonna do some settings and go through some settings on the Equinox 700, and yeah, we'll see what happens from there. See what we can get done. I don't want to make it too long, but we're gonna do some basics walkthrough on the settings. See you guys on the flip side. All right, so we're back to the 700. See, 700. So over here, you got the power switch. We'll power it on. And then you got your sensitivity, which is this button here. We're just going to lower it down. Now, I don't know where I'm sitting on settings because it's been a while since I've actually taken it out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to perform a factory preset. So what you want to do is shut it off and do a factory preset by holding down the power button. And then you'll see FP. Now everything's back to the factory reset. To park one, to go into all metal and all modes. Whoops. Yeah, scratch that. Alright, so all metal, you just hit the horseshoe button. And that is, oh wow, that's my sensitivity. Quiet it down a little bit. So yeah, if it becomes irregular like that and you're out in the fields or whatnot, go into the cog mode. You'll see AU, the button once right there, right in the center, and then you come over here and you hold down accept and reject. And this is with the update, and it looks like 7 is going to be the main one. So, oh no, it switched to 4. Yeah, I guess you can hold it down as long as you really want to. What it's doing, it's trying to find the best channel with the EMI. Alright. So, now the machine should be fairly quiet. Yeah, okay. Prove me wrong there. E7. So, alright, so the next one is your ground balance, which if you hold down the accept and reject, you should be able to ground balance it. Yep. You can manually do it too, but I like to leave it on. I like to leave ground balance on 0. Factory settings. That's your volume. That right there is your threshold. I never really use threshold, but you'll hear a hum. And I don't want to get into the whole thing about the threshold because I really don't know too much about that. I guess it quiets down when you swing over a target that is not available. So, whoops. Let's go back to it. Bring it back down to 0. Next one here is your tones. And you got all tone. You got deep pitch, makes a yep, that noise. And the louder it is, the closer you are to the target, or possibly the bigger the target in the ground. But then one tone, which would be all the segments. All be one sound. Now you have accept and reject. Yeah, so accept and reject. If you can just let me see if I can get this in here. Alright, so let's see, we're at negative 19, 18, 17. So what I'm doing is I'm moving it up till I get out of the negatives, because they're already, the Paris ones are already. So if I want to put in, whoops, if I want to put in 0, I can just do that. Hit the accept or reject button. Come up to 1. I can notch that one in. Did you guys see that? It came in. And then if I want to notch out, I hit the same button. And it'll notch out 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it just keeps doing this. So if you want to run a, let's just say you wanted a quarter. Oops. Yeah, so, alright. What I'm trying to do is go back to here. So we'll go over the quarter. It's not gonna because I got too much metal in the house. But any number that blinks, you can always just go like this and it rejects it. It's supposed to reject it right on the spot. I don't know why it's not. So anyhow, then we'll come here. Oh, you got a light button. This is probably the worst walkthrough video you guys ever seen. But you got a light button, and let's shine it on the bottom. And also, it's a backlight for your panel too, which is red. See. Now we'll just hold that button down, and we'll shut the backlight off. Then we'll cycle through the lights. I like the red light. It is actually pretty softer on the eyes and easier to see when you're at the beach or out detecting at night. So then we're on your swing speed, recovery speed. And it goes to 1, slower speed, deeper. 2, mid speed, I guess. And 3 for like shallower targets and trashy spots and whatnot. I use part 2 and 3 for that. If you hold down the center button, you go into your FE and it goes up to 3, and then it goes down to a -1 with the new program that they the update that they gave it. So yeah, and some of these are global, some of them aren't. So now if you want to switch your modes, you got your coil button, and it cycles through Park 1, Field 1, Field 2, Beach 1, Beach 2, and Park 1. So I mean, you can tweak it out no matter what, however you want to, and it really doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm just we're just tweaking it out because I feel like it. F2 factory settings maybe. F3, hold down that button again, and you got your recovery speed. But then you go into here and you got your Ferris. So now since I changed everything, see, everything's all notched out. And I forgot where I'm at, what I'm doing, or whatever. So you just come over here to the power button. Shut it off. Hold it down. And there's your factory preset. Everything is back to the way it should be. So, no gimmicks. All the marks are back in there. Every single one, if you hit the horseshoe, you get your target button for pinpoint. I hardly ever use that. You got your frequencies. Whoops. I guess you got to back out of pinpoint. Okay. So you just hit it and it sets you in that mood. So then you got your frequencies. You got 4 kilohertz, 5 kilohertz, 10 kilohertz, 15 kilohertz, and all metal. I don't really mess with all the kilohertz all that much, but I should start every now and then, you know, mess around with it. So, alright, hopefully this helps somebody to understand some of the functions or how to navigate through it. See you on the flip side. Happy hunting. Peace.